Alright, boys and germs, welcome to the Daily Crack. Again, I'm at a Daily Crack and the fucking thing vanished into the bastard ether. So I'm doing it again from the car and gonna shite on a little bit today about being a cake hole specialist and what the fuck is that? What I had previously said, well, first of all, if you're watching this live, hashtag live down below, and again, as always, hashtag replay if you're watching it later on. Over here in Melbourne, the gyms are reopening, and that's fantastic. And everyone's going to get super motivated and get into the fucking gym and start training. And the buzz of it is probably going to last 2 or 3 weeks until we either get shut down again or people just fucking fall off the wagon and resort back to old habits. And let your life go back to this mundane Monday, I have no time, I'm fucking rushing from Billy to Jack bullshit. So, fantastic. Get back to the gym. But you know the sort of person you are, and the person I'm talking to right now is, you do all the training, you train hard, you put in those sessions, you get to the gym 6 times a week, twice a day sometimes, but you still don't get the body results that you're looking for. You still don't get the gains or the losses in fat that you want. And you're doing all the right things, you're training, you've got rid of that toxic partner, you've got a good job, you've got money to pay for the gym, you buy your own food, you eat your own food, and you do everything the right way, you eat all the healthy stuff as well. Because this is what I hear a lot of. But you still don't get to where you want to be. So you train more, and you get frustrated, and you're like, fuck, what's going on? Because you're not fucking tracking your calories yet. And you assume that you're consuming the appropriate amount of food. But, I'm eating healthy though. I'm doing the vegan diet. I'm doing intermittent fasting. I'm doing paleo. I'm eating healthy. So, I'm doing all the right things, but I'm not seeing the results. Correct. Because no matter what diet plan you're on, you still need to consume the correct number of calories for you, depending on your age, your sex, your body, your current body weight, and your height. That all needs to be, your activity level. That all needs to be worked out. I'm fucking in this van here and I'm sweating like a motherfucker. So all that shit needs to be worked out. So yes, I own a gym, and yes, I coach people and I train people. But what I've definitely figured out in the last 6 or 8 months of lockdown and working with people online is that hour, 2 hours, 3 hours a week you spend in the gym mean fuck all to the body you want. Yes, it's going to help with your mental aspect in life. It's a good de-stressor. If you're doing bodybuilding movements, it's going to help you sculpt the body, give bigger shoulders if you're a fella, and a nice booty if you're a girl, if you're doing the squats, and fucking you make sure you're doing your squats. But if you're not gaining, you're not gaining the muscle that you want, or you're not losing the fat that's on your body, and you're doing all the right healthy things, you're not fucking tracking your calories. You're not fucking doing it. And I don't give a fuck what diet plan you're on or how good it has been and the results fucking Jane got over there from being on it. Jane was lucky. Maybe she just happened to be consuming the right amount of calories. Because that fucking happens, you know. People lose weight and they feel fantastic on a certain diet. Yes, it does happen because they've fluked it. They've just hit on the certain number of calories that works for their body. They have enough calories in their body that they feel they have the energy to do their daily life, and they sleep well at night as well. But if you're not one of these persons, if you're still gaining weight and your energy levels are all over the place and you don't sleep well at night, well, you need to fucking take a real close look at how the fuck you're eating and how much you're eating. So that's where a cake hole specialist comes in. Because I understand that everyone is a different individual. Every person is an individual and their needs are different. So what works for you won't work for your sister, or won't work for your brother, or won't work for your mate Johnny. What works for you is going to be specifically finding out the number of calories your body needs, and then over time tweaking your macros to what your body wants. Some people thrive on carbohydrates. I'm fucking one of those. You remove carbohydrates from me, I'm going to bite your fucking head off. Some people thrive on high fat protein diets. That's fucking fantastic. I'm not one of those persons. How do we find this out? We find this out by working together for a while. It's not going to be one consultation, all right, bang, de bang, that's what you do, go off and do it. Again, you might fluke it, and something just might work for you. But just understand this, that if you see fucking Francis or fucking Mickey over here doing a certain thing and they're getting great results and they're fucking speaking from the roots about it, good. They're either doing their due diligence, tracking their calories and following the plan, or following the nutritional protocol, like, diligently. That's what reaps rewards and reaps the results. But also, if they're not doing that stuff, maybe it's just so happened that they've fucking fluked onto the correct number of calories. You got to understand this about it. If you're the one that are trying these things and you're not getting the results, what are you missing? What's happening to you that you're fucking missing out? And the way I work with people is, if you want that fucking glass of wine at night after dinner, fucking have it. Just leave enough calories, know what that glass of wine is in calories, and leave that many calories at the end of the day so you can have it. If you want that extra slice of bread with your pasta, fucking have it. And yes, I said pasta, because there's no such thing as bad food. People like to demonize certain food categories, and that's fucking bullshit. Eat food. There's no such thing. There's always a good, better, best scenario, as I've said before. What would be a good scenario in a pinch? Fucking go to Macca's, get a Happy Meal, or a fucking Big Mac meal. What would be a better scenario? Go to the fucking pub and get burgers and chips. What would be the best? Fucking get the ingredients in the supermarket. Make it yourself at home. Good, better, best. You make the decision. Alright? So if you struggle with this shit, and you're doing all the fucking right things, and you're so close, because I know most people they're fucking so close, they're within a couple, like 100 calories each day of fucking banging out the fucking body that they want. You need a cake hold specialist. And I just so happen to know one. So if you've watched this video to this point and this sounds like the position that you're in, especially over here in Melbourne because the gyms are open back up, get back into the gym, get training. But look at everything else that you're doing. Maybe you work with a cake hold specialist for a wee while and it puts you on track. And because that's what I do. I'm not going to say everything that we're going to do in the 8-week block is going to fucking fix you. But what I'm going to give you is the tools to move forward into the future that you can do this for yourself, you can do this for your kids, you can do this for your partner, and you don't have to be cooking separate fucking foods all the time. This is stuff that you can do for the rest of your fucking life. Sustainable is the word I'm looking for. Alright, so I gotta go because I've got to do my Jacked and Juicy live now, the virtual Jacked and Juicy, and I'm fucking miles behind time. So if you found a bit of value in this video, share it. And if you're someone that needs a bit of help in this area, reach out. Put something in the comments below, DM me. I'll reach out to you and I'll help you. As simple as. That's my job now. This fucking online thing is the tits. And on that note, giddy up, motherfuckers. Chat to you again.